friends. I'm so happy you're here and you found a little moment in your day again to see what we are up to. For everyone who is new here, welcome. My name is Iani and I'm doing this DIY channel, of course, together with Diane. I will keep this intro very short because you don't like long intros, so I only say if you like this content. Of course, we hope you will subscribe to this channel and click the red button and give it a thumbs up if you like what you see. So for today, I'm going to make from tumbling towel blocks 2 new DIYs for you. So take out your glue gun, take out your tumbling towel blocks and join me in this DIY. And if you only want to watch, have fun watching. And you see, for this DIY, the main things what we will need is of course our tumbling towel blocks. I have here some black schoolboard paint and some very cheap brand of furniture rags. These are the main pieces we need for this DIY. But the first thing what we're going to do, because it needs to dry, I'm going to take my black schoolboard paint and I'm going to paint 2 of the blocks in the black color. So that's very easy to do. Just paint 2 of your blocks in the black color. But of course, if you like another color better than the black one, it's also fine too, because I love the black, but not everyone is into the black color. So take the color of your choice. The first piece what we're going to do after we painted our 2 blocks is going to make the bottom of our napkin holder, and that is very easy. And of course, I have to say this idea was a special request from Delma Greeley. I hope I say it right, Delma, because I don't know how you speak it out in English, really sure. So I hope you don't mind. This one is for you because you wanted to have a napkin holder. I'm going to glue the sides like this. This is one, like this. Squeeze it and press it down. And we're going to do a third one also on the side like this. And we're going to place it against each other, squeeze it and remove the glue. I always say like this. This is already our first block. We're going to make another one of 3 like this. And I'm not going to make a very big napkin holder because most of my napkins are not the biggest. So I'm going to make a little bit of the smaller one. And I have already 2 of 3. What we're going to do, we're going to do this side like this. And I'm going to glue this one together, squeeze it real tight like this. And now we already have our bottom. So this is so easy to do. We are going to do now the back side of our napkin holder. And what we're going to do, we are going to do on the tops of the napkin, on the blocks, we are going to press them down like this, remove the glue, and now you already have one. We're going to make another one, also on the top some glue. And the back side and the front is very easy. So this is also one you can do with someone else, but you also can make it for a present or yourself. It doesn't matter. So now we're going to glue this one together like this. And lay it down and press it against each other like this. And now you already have this piece, 4 blocks together. We are going to make a similar one like this. And of course, I always say, if you don't like to see how I make it, please skip forward. I totally understand that it sometimes takes too much time for you. So go ahead. If you don't want to see it, skip forward like this. And the thing what we always come against is that the blocks are not always the same size. So we have to work with that. Again, we are going to do on the side, we are going to do the glue. And I use my glue gun, but you also can use wood glue or any glue you like this. Now we already also have one. We are going to do again 2 together because we need a middle of the back side. This is one. Squeeze it and press it down like this. And we do another one also on the side like this. And we are going to place it and press it down and try to get it as straight as you can. It always gives a nice finishing touch for your work. And now we are going to glue this one on the underside of the first block of 4, like this. Just place it, press it down like this. And you see already the glue is coming out, so we remove it immediately. And now we are going to do, of course, the other side. And we're going to place this one, of course, also against this one. And the glue like this. Now you already have this piece. Of course, I can better turn it this way. Now you already have this piece, but before we can do the top, of course, you can also do the top. If you like this figure, it's also fine. You can leave it this way. And you see already on the back side, you feel some glue most of the time. So every time go over it with your hands and look where you still have some glue, because when we place it in some furniture wax later on, you will see that there still is glue. So try to get the glue away as much as you can, like this. And you see here also, that's why I show you, it's so always the glue is a little bit running out. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take one of the black blocks and I'm going to glue this in the middle like this. So I'm going to do on the top of the block, I'm going to do some glue and I'm going to place it exactly in the middle of this one and squeeze and press it down like this. And you see, now you already have this. And it gives a nice accent in your backside of your napkin holder, of course. Now I'm going to go do some glue on here. I'm going to do some glue on the top of the black one. And I'm going to do, of course, I need some glue again. Always when I'm filming. So you see, and some glue over here. And now we're going to lay it down and we are going to press it down like this. And of course we have to get it straight like this and squeeze it a little couple of seconds together, because also a glue gun is drying very fast, but also he needs a couple of seconds. So this is what I mean. Now you already, I hope you can see the coloring. You see, this is how he's looking like right now. This is the back side. We are going to make now the front side. For the front side is also very easy. We're going to make them a little bit shorter. So what we're going to do, we do some glue again on 2 blocks on the top, squeeze it and press it down like this. And just do 1 instead of 2. And we're going to do another one like this. And place it again against each other like this. Now we already have our 2. What we're going to do again, we are going to take 1 and we are gluing the sides again like this. And we are going to place them together like this. And of course we have to get it off our placemat, because you see already the glue is coming out like this. And we are going to do again another one like this. And press it down again. So we have 2 of the same again, like we did in the back side of our napkin holder. We are going to lay this down. We are going to do some glue on the underside, and again like we did with the back side, just glue it together like this. And of course you already feel that the blocks maybe I can even show you. You see already this block is again a little bit smaller than this one, and this one, then you see already you get some opening, but you have to work with it because the blocks are never the same, at least not here. And we do some glue over here like this, and we place it down and press it like this. Get it off our table. And now we are going to get our second black block we just painted. Again, we're doing on the top some glue like this. And now we're going to place it in the middle again. Press and squeeze it down like this. Now we have to get it off the table and we turn it around, and like I said, feel with your fingers and try to get everything away which is not feeling smooth. I think that's the word smooth. Maybe I say something totally strange. But you see, now we're going to place the top on here like this. Do some glue on the side over here. And now we're going to place this one on top like this. And hold it against each other for a little moment. And of course you see already what I did do wrong, because now I can show it to you also the mistakes. I should have done some glue on top of here like I did with the back side on here, here and here. And what I did it on the totally of the thing. And now you see in the little pieces some glue, so I have to get it off. But you see, don't make the mistakes like I do. So just do it on this side and this top. I removed the glue from this two little pieces in here, the openings. So it was a little bit of a struggle, so don't make the mistake like I did. And now we're going to glue it together, the back side, the front side and the bottom. And of course you can place first this one against each other like this, but you also can place it on top of here. And you can place also this one on top of here, but you also can place this one in front instead of on top. So that's a choice you are going to make for yourself. So what I think I'm going to go for on both on this way, but I think the opening will be a little bit too big. So if you see it already, this is a very big opening. So I'm probably go for this one like this. So I'm going to get some glue. And I'm going to glue it on top of here. So I do some glue on the underside like here. And just, of course, like I said, I do this glue, but you can do the wood glue. So I'm going to place it on top of here. Try to get it on the place I want to have it and press it down like this. And try to get it in a straight line. Like this. And now you already have your first piece on here. And now we're going to do the second piece. Now we take the second part and we are going to place it on top like this. Again, do some glue in the middle and place it also on the place you need, like here. And I'm going to press it down like this. And now I have to be sure that I have it in the right place, because I see already on this side the blocks are not the same. So I hope the glue is sticking. You see, this is what I mean. But you see also this one, it has a hard time to get on top of each other because this block is a little bit smaller. So be careful if you make one, how your blocks are glued on top of here. So, but I think for the basey, it's already looking very nice. What we're going to do, we are going to take now our furniture wax. Now our napkin holder is glued together. What we're going to do, we take the furniture wax, but I am using, like I said earlier, I'm using furniture wax, but if you like maybe a coloring, it's also fine too. Then you just paint it in the color you like. But I like a lot of the rustic feeling, sorry, English and Dutch. And you see, it gives immediately a nice rustic look. And I am always loving this kind of look. But like I said, if you like more white or maybe totally in the black, you can do anything you like, just what is your privilege and what you like. So I'm going to do the rest in the furniture wax, and then we're going to do the next step. You see already, he is totally in the furniture wax right now, and let it dry for a little hour, because I always like that the furniture wax is a little bit sucking into the wood as much as I can, of as much as it can. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a piece of kitchen towel and we are going to go over it and wipe away the wax we don't need, at least what is a little bit too much on top of here, because I always do it a little bit thicker in the furniture wax, so I can later wipe the things that which is too much, I can wipe away. So take your time for that, and then we're going to do the last step for our napkin holder, and then he's already almost finished. The napkin holder is free of his wax, which is too much. So because, or else if we do our napkins inside of here, it would be very messy and it wouldn't be fresh for your napkins. So I took out my bag with some wooden letters, but of course you can also use sticker letters, and if you are a great drawer you can also make the words on top of here with your hands. But I am not really a great artist with some pencil, so I am going to always stick to my wooden letters. So I'm going to find the word napkin, and of course I won't bother you with that, so I do it out of camera, or else you will have to wait for half an hour maybe, you don't never know. So I will find them. I have found my word napkins, and I took out a pencil which is with the golden color. Of course, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give the top of our letters a golden color. It is a little bit more darker gold, not really the shiny gold, but a little bit like the darker gold. I can show it to you this way. So I like this because it's more fitting with the rustic decor, but you can do it in the white color, in the red color, any color you like. And I think it's always very easy just to use a marker just to color in the little letters, and then you always can give them the color you want. So I will color them in, and then we're going to glue it on top of our napkin holder, and then we're almost finished. I color the letters and I place them on top of here just to look if I have them on the right spot. Of course, I know you see it backwards, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue them on top of here. Very easy, just do some simple glue on top of here. Of course, I had to remove a little piece of the glue, and on the back side just do a couple of lines with your glue like this. And if you don't do too much glue, you later on you can use your another word if you want to have another word sometimes also. But if you do too much glue, then it will be one big mess. So I'm going to do the other one like this, just a couple of little lines with your glue gun, and just place them on the place you want to have it like this. I will do the rest, and then of course we do the last step before we do the end reveal. So the last step will be some little fields under our little piece, so you can stand also on your wooden table. It's very easy, just do some little dots on here. I use the smaller ones because I don't need the bigger ones, but if you make your napkin holder a little bit bigger, maybe you can go for the fields which are a little bit bigger. So you see, now we don't scratch any wood. And of course, you see, I didn't do this in furniture wax, but or else probably your furniture or your tablecloth will come under the wax. So I just did it without. So you see. And now later on, with both of the DIYs we do, we are going to see the end reveal. But for now, we are going to do the next DIY. For this DIY, we need, of course, our tumbling towel blocks. We are going to need our glue gun, because this is the fastest. And of course, if you use wood glue, it always takes a little bit longer. We are going to make two little cute chairs, but I'm going to make one together with you, so we can do it step by step. We are going to first make the here in the Netherlands we call it sitting. That means the part where you are sitting on. So we are going to use 3 blocks like this, and we're going to place them against each other like this. And we are going to do the third one, and again place it against each other like this. Squeeze it, and of course remove our glue. Now we need 2 blocks, and we are going to glue them on top of here. But you see already, if I show it to you with one block. If I am fitting this correctly, you see already on the underside it is a little bit too short, but in this when you make a chair, it's really easy to work away, because if you're going to do it, I show to you later. So we're going to do both blocks, especially in the straight line on this front, and we are going to do here the same, and then I will show you like this. Again, straight line in front. So we get on the underside two pieces which are not totally straight. Maybe you have blocks which are straight, but here I come a little bit too short, but because I have legs on the back side, they can easily fall into here. So that's really not a set of how do you call it? I don't know how you call it. Leave it. What I'm going to do right now, so we have already the part we are sitting on. Now we're going to make the front legs, and we are going to use 3 blocks like this. So we do on this block, we are going to do here some glue, and on this side some glue like this. And we are going to place 1 block in this way and 1 block in this way like this. And again, squeeze it and remove your glue, and also over here squeeze it, and now you already have the front of your seat. Now we're going to need the back side first. What we're going to do, we are going to take 3 blocks like this. We're going to glue them together on the tops like this, and we're going to do the 3rd block like this, and again squeeze it. And you see already I take a little bit more glue, because I want to make sure that our chair is not falling out of each other like this. What we're going to do, again, 3 blocks like this, and we are going to place it and press it down like this. And the last one, of course, like I always said in our other DIY, if this is taking a little bit too long for you, just go ahead and just skip forward. I understand, but of course I hope you stay here. And if you make also DIYs with tumbling tile blocks, just let me know in the comments down below, and maybe you can send me a picture on our email address, because you can find it of course in our description box. So go ahead and mail it to us. We would love to see it. Of course, what we're going to do before we glue this together, I take 3 blocks, and what I'm going to do with the 3 blocks, because these are the legs from the behinds, we are going to do one on top like this. I place it over here and just squeeze it and press it down like this. This is one. We are going to do the other one exactly on the other side of this block like this. I showed it to you a little moment. I showed you a little bit closer like this. Of course we have to get our, and now we could do the last block, and we place it a little bit in the middle of the second block like this. So now I have it glued on. Now I show you. You see I have it one on top, one on the other side, on the other end of the first block, and from the second block we do one in the middle. And we need to do this first before we're going to glue our legs like this on top of each other, or else it will be very difficult to get it placed. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do some glue on this side, and on this side like this, and then place it against each other and squeeze it until it is dried up. And I showed you right now, so you can see easily how it is made. You see, like this. This is the seat, and this is the front of our seat. Just 3 blocks. It's very easy to make. What we're going to do, we are going to take the seat, and then we're going to place some glue on the front So not on the pieces which are too short like this. See, not on this side, but we're going to do on the front side, which is totally straight. So I'm going to do some glue like this on the front. And I'm going to place this one on top of here, like this. And be sure that you have it in the middle. And like this, and I have to squeeze it. And now you see, now you have already the front and the seat together. So it is very easy like this. And you still see, we still have the parts which are a little bit too short. But that's totally fine, because now he's totally fitting inside of the back side of our chair. And what I'm going to do, I'm doing some glue on here, some glue on here. And then I'm going to place it exactly on the line of the first block over here. So I show it to you like here. And we are going to do this one over here. And now I'm going to place it inside of here. And of course we have to make sure that we have it in a straight line like this. And I have to squeeze it. And you see already we have our chair, and now you don't see anymore that the pieces were too short like this. And I think he looks already very cute. But this one you also find a lot of them on Pinterest. So if you want to make another one, you can find them on Pinterest. But of course I want to make mine a little bit more unique. So what we're going to do, this is a little bit of the smaller one, but we can also make the legs a little bit longer, so we get a longer chair, or a higher chair. But first we're going to make some sides for the arms. You can lay your arms on top of here. Normally, of course, we don't place our arms on a little chair, but I'm going to do some glue on one side of the blocks like this. And then I'm going to place this one against it like this, squeeze it real hard, and of course I will get the glue away like this. This is one. Now we're going to take again, do one of the sides with glue, and again lay it against each other like this, and squeeze it real hard like this. And now we have two places for our, I don't even know how you call it in English, for your arms. Here in the Netherlands we call it an armleuning. So the Dutch word of the day will be, a chair is stoel, and of course this will be armleuning. I don't know how you call it in English, but I will look it up. We are going to glue this one on top of here. So I'm going to do some glue on this side, and on the underside like here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to place it in the middle like here. I have to look if I am placing it on the right spot like this. I show to you in a moment a little bit closer. And I have to remove the glue because or else it is dried up. And I have a lot of work to get it away later. Like this. And you see already, now we have one arm. I don't know how you call it in English. At least you see, you know what I mean. And this is already one. And now we're going to place the other one. Of course, if you look already, we will place this one over here. And that makes a little bit more unique piece for our arms. And we're going to do again on the back side and on the underside like here. And we're going to place it again, like I said, over here, and on the back side we glue it together. And of course I have to be sure that I place it right. Squeeze it again like this. And you see, now we have our own little, it looks almost like a rocking chair. Maybe you can do something under it, and then you can have your own rocking chair. But I am really loving how this little chair turned out. So one chair is already finished. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make the second one, but don't worry, don't worry. I won't do it in front of camera. I will do it out of camera, so you won't be very bored. So don't worry. I hope you already make one for yourself. I'm going to make the second one, and then we're going to do the next step. Ta-da! You see already, now we have two cute little chairs, and before we're going to paint them or wax them, I am going to make little signs for in our chair. But of course, you know me, that will be always very easy signs. So I'm going to do again a block like this, place it together, squeeze it again, and we're going to do the third one like this, and we're going to do this another part too, so like this. So this is already one. We are going to do the second one, and later I will take you to my computer and we are going to make our own little unique sign. And you will find the sign of the prints, of course, in our free printable. You always find in our description box, on the description box from decoeasy, and of course for my channel, all about Christmas. There you find also all year round seasonal decor. That can be Valentine, it can be Easter, it can be anything, but a lot of Christmas around the Christmas season. So you see, we already have two little back sides of our sign. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do everything in the furniture wax. I already have my antique furniture wax on here, and we are going to do the chairs and of course the two signs with some furniture wax. But like I said, always you can do any color you like. If you have more with brown, or more with green or red or something else which is fitting for your decor. Maybe if you like for the Valentine season, you can even do it, like I said, in the red color or white color. Do whatever you think is right. I just give you always an inspiration, but everything is free. You can do anything you like. And of course, I like already the rusty color, so I will do everything in this color. I did let my furniture wax dry in for a little hour, just the same like I did with my napkin holder. And of course, I'm going to take a piece of kitchen towel, and I'm just going to go over all the pieces of my chair and of course my little sign. So every furniture wax which is too much, I will get off, so it doesn't stick to your fingers anymore. So go over it and keep it clean, make it clean, and then we are going to decorate our little signs on my computer. Everything is white out, and what we're going to do, I'm now taking you along to my computer, and we are going to make our two little unique little signs. So come along with me. Here are the little prints we just made. Of course, I know you see it backwards, but that's just my telephone. Don't worry, later you will see it the right way. Of course, if you want to also use the print, go over to our description box. There you find the link for our free printables, and there are lots and lots of prints you can find for every season. So go ahead, check it out. I'm going to cut out both of them. I'll always make two of them, so if I cut a sometimes wrong, I always have a second one. So I will cut both of them out, and then we're going to Mod Podge it on top of here. The prints are cut out. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to take my piece of, just 3 simple blocks together. What I'm going to do, I'm always taking a piece of kitchen towel, lay my frame of my print upside down, and just get some Mod Podge, and Mod Podge the back side. Of course, a lot of you already know how to Mod Podge your print. So, but if you don't, this is so easy to make your own little signs. Just place it in the middle like this. And I always try to get my print free of the Mod Podge on the top because I like a little bit more of the matte finish. And this way you have a very easy and simple little way to make nice, and this way you also can use it very easily in your tier tray, so you can just place it somewhere inside. This is so nice to work with. Of course, we are going to place it in our little chair with some greenery. So I will do the other one, and then you finally see of both of our DIYs the end reveal. Of course, I hope you stay tuned and you also keep watching that one. And finally, here you see the end reveal of our homemade from Tumbling tile blocks napkin holder and 2 little chairs and 2 little signs. I had so much fun making these little DIYs, and they were so easy and fast to make, and of course always on a budget. So I hope you give it a try also. So in a moment I show it you a little bit closer, but for now, thank you so much for being here and spending a little moment of your day together with us. Of course, if you want to see more DIYs, come on over to our description box. There you'll find all the links for all the channels you need. So enough talking. I wish you all a beautiful day. Stay safe. See you next time. Bye.